Hello Cobrats and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I'm TryclydeTamer. Last time we left the mirror chamber from Arbiter's grounds and did a little bit of story stuff around here at Zora's domain, where we had to obtain the reekfish scent after getting the coral earring and all that stuff. We did some stuff in the way of fishing and using our spinner for some side quests and stuff. Not all of it's super required though. In this episode we're going to start our trek to Snowpeak, or well, trekking through it because starting right here is where it begins. And yeah, that's where one of our mirror pieces lie. The first of which, at least, because one of them was technically there at the mirror chamber. Here we are at the vast expanse of Snowpeak. Hashe is no longer here, and you can tell that there are Poes. It seems like one over there is an ice keys. Yeah, I think those are a couple of ice keys over that way. Be careful of the ice flow around here. Let's see, trying to be careful with all this stuff. Kind of reminds me of going around the ice cavern in Oot. Yeah, let's just be normal Link as much as we can. Well, I think I'll go ahead and switch into a wolf here just to let you guys be reminded that we are following the scent trail of the reekfish. Whoa, careful not to jump into the water. Get ourselves some hypothermia and interlacing, I believe it would look like. So just do a brief look at it. See, do it. Oh, I thought you could swim and lose health, but that's how things go if you're gonna be doing it like that. Okay. Yeah. Remind me not to do that again. And let's not be so careless. Looks like a bunch of potato clippings, how everything is here. Man, I lost a heart. How dare I do something like that? Maybe that's just the unluckiness going on. But yeah, let's follow the scent trail. Yep, it's pretty linear from here. Well, it's kind of ascending. Here we have some new enemies, White Wolfos. Pretty, like Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales or something. Oh man, are we, okay. Getting a little too far into the snowstorm. So we probably have to actually be more specific in how we follow the scent trail. Oh man. Gotta get back to the other side of this after jumping over the potatoes. Let's go ahead and keep our senses on here. I see a Poe off in the distance. Watch out for the Wolfos. Maybe keeping on this path is very specific enough. Kind of forgot that you can get lost in the blizzard of things. Just be careful how we're dealing with this. Trying to see exactly where the Poe is. Well, hello. Got a dude chasing me. I think we have to get to a little bit higher point in the cliffs to get to the Poe. Let's see how far we are right here. Okay. It's pretty well on the path, but is there another one that I'm missing? Either way, though, let's turn off our senses as we lunge into it and get this Poe soul here. Make sure things are going well enough. Maybe we have to keep moving, or else things would be non-beneficiary to you. Let's see if we can... Oh, yeah, there is a guy up there, but I think I have to wrap around in a different way because it's pretty high up. So maybe we have to do this. Hopefully we're not going to get caught into anything. I think I'm doing things correctamundo-ly right now. So let's go and take care of this guy. And there's also a dig cavern here. I think this is what I've been missing in practice because I was trying to follow the scent trail. It's like there is one along this way, but I kind of forgot about this specific one right here. So here we got our Poe soul. Let's go ahead and dig into the dig cavern. I don't think we're going to be able to completely explore this one though, because as we go inside we'll find out that there's plenty of ice hazards. Hello Articuno, get out of my life. Kind of a weak Articuno if I can take it down that easily. Maybe it's just poorly EV and IV set up, and it's that way at level 1. Wolfling's at like level 50 or so because we're so far in the game. Seems to be the path we are going. Let's be careful. Get back onto the way of the scent trail. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on ascending with our decency and stuff. I don't know, just trying a little hard with pun making. Okay, just gotta sail on the path, confusing myself with the mirrored mode, you know. Always have to get my daily quota of that, or episodically quota. This is episode 33 I'm now recording, and if I upload daily on my birthday, you should get episode 35. So we'll be doing dungeon or maybe post-dungeon stuff by then. Whoa. Kind of getting a lay of the land for the future. Yeah. It's a way to jump up. Oh, I think I did things a little bit complicatedly right here. So, is there a Poe down that way? No. Well, maybe because it's going daytime, but I think we're good enough for now. What's going on right here? Can we dig through this? Oh no, we're so stuck. Let's fight this enemy. Just keep on bashing into everything. Oh, look at that. The wall's coming down. That's how you take care of it. Just keep on climbing up, and the scent is going that way. And just trying to not go too far because I gotta watch for the Poes, because I think they even appear at daytime here. I might be wrong. Or is it over there? Okay, there's a Howling Stone over there. Was I able to reach it? No, it was at that lower tier right there. Trying not to confuse myself too much. Is this the right way? Yeah, it is the right way. Well, let's take a brief break and do this Howling Stone and actually listen to it before doing way too much. So it's up, middle, down, up, middle, down. Alright, let's see if we can do it. I totally didn't mess up the first try. Ignore these blue lines that show that I have done it before. See, look how perfectly I did it on the first try. I'm winking very hard at my screen without a webcam, you know? So as you remember, I kind of said that the rest of the Howling Stone songs we'll be hearing are kind of unique to this game. But you may get some Wind Waker vibes from this one. Just give it a listen. See why I say it has Wind Waker feels, with the drums and flute music and all that? Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. I say this all the time, like a broken record, and jump down like a broken record, probably breaking my bones, and healing in between them, hiding the fear of pain that I've been having, or something. And it's appearing at the Kakariko Graveyard. Kind of feels like we've been there before to get a skill, but might be confusing myself. Let's just get a look of the land. See, look how beautiful everything is up here. It's kind of a skybox more than anything, but the trees look pretty nice. Almost feels like, whatever the place is in Xenoblade. I'm surprised I can't really remember it as much as I've played of that game, because getting pretty much 100% in that following a Let's Play by you-know-who, and playing all that time that it needs to be done with. I feel like I'm missing a Poe so far, but let's go ahead and get digging along this way and show my wolf butt. Go into a little igloo of sorts or something. Ooh, sudden midnight. Be very careful around here because we got some wascally Weiss cubes or whatever. Give me a heart because I could use a heart. Have a heart game, could you please? Alright, back to full health. I don't want to conform to your ladders, so I will conform to not falling with the claw shot. I knew it was going to fall, but let's see if I can not fall right here. There we go. See, it was a little bit faster with it. Might be just now catching up if I were to be actually climbing. And in the Wii version, or GameCube version, it's slow climbing. Ha, good luck with that. Some places I can dig, and yeah, can't really deal with ice too much. We do have a source of fire being a lantern, but you can't actually melt ice away. So we'll have to come back eventually when we have an item that can take care of ice. Ooh, hello. We can take care of ice keys, though, with our sword. Like, they're not too much of a problem. What seems to be a problem is something with big hands opening the doors at the monster of the mountain or something. Is that him? Looks like a fish flopping over that way. Are all these keys going to band together and form something? I don't know. The things are falling down. Are we playing Jax? And the force field's closing in? Super Paper Mario, the Void? Here comes some Ice-type Shadow Beasts. So are they Dark Ice-type? What's that Dark Ice-type Pokemon? I'm trying to think. Frostlass is Ghost. Ice. Normal. Glalie is just Ice, even though it should be Dark-type, or at least just Mega should be that way. Yeah, there's Sneasel and Weavile. I think there might be more, but that's what I can really think of for now. Either way, I take care of these guys. I should probably turn into a wolf sometime when I'm in this fight like that, but if I can easily take care of just 3 of them, not too much to worry about. Why is it still playing the music when they're gone? Whoa. It's glitching. Oh, it's probably because this keys is still around here. And no, we're being frozen by it. We're having more trouble with this singular ice keys compared to everything else. Yeah, I guess that's the difference it made for the music. I don't think there's a dig spot because there are more Poes to get around here, but again, we'll have to retraverse this area with a certain item we'll get eventually. It's the Yeti dude. Oh, whoa! I heard ruckus and just a human. I see humans not often. Why human come to snows? You on spiritual journey? You look for true self? Yes I am. You look for a long time. That was joke. Yeti's joke too. What, is my microphone joking to me? The fact that I am not able to use my new microphone without a USB mixer or Scarlet thing or whatever. You look for something else, huh? Tell truth. Yes, I am. I'm looking for that fish that's definitely bigger than it should be. The one I caught was 26 inches. Maybe he used some type of enlargement pills. Ah, you look for a mirror in such faraway place. Why not say so before? I'm laughing, so I don't know why I'm actually reading it. But you make good climb, and you're lucky to meet me. I found shiny mirror piece. Same mirror you look for, huh? I guess so, maybe. Ah, you come to house and see yourself. I caught fish. I make you a hot meal, at least. My house far away. We slide there, huh? Do you like me? Come. He's going to pound things around. He's going to make a leafy, icy thing fall down. It totally looks fun how things are, even from the get-go. Do you hear a little bit of sarcasm in my voice? Yeah, there is a little bit of sarcasm in my voice because, while this is fun, it may be a little finicky. Got a little bit of ice sledding to do. Yeah, that combination of things. Let's get ready to do it. I thought I was going to jump right onto it, but no, I have to press the A button to get on. So we can hold down the A button, or ZR to crouch down. I think it helps you pick up speed a little bit, if anything. You can go along the sides for extra cash, but I'm not so concerned with it right now. Not really a raise, if you ask me. Let's see if I can jump up here, though, because there's... Okay, that looks like a normal green rupee instead of a yellow rupee. There are different rupees you can see. Let's just do a small jump right here for the heck of it. Pull out my sword and get ready to not do crazy things. I didn't have to jump right there, but I did a sword attack to look cool with it. Here we are sliding down. Yes, I did get a text message from my mother, but I don't think it's much of anything important because we're just shooting the breeze, if anything. Oh yeah, I'm surprised I'm making that jump and getting all these rupees. I almost spoke too soon, but I got the red rupee and the purple rupee on top of everything. And if you come this way, we can look around at things. But I'm going to keep that as cliffhanger, even if there is a red rupee there. Oh, I gotta hurt myself. Oh man, it's so painful. We'll just worry about all that stuff at a later time. See if I can... Okay, I was thinking I was going to keep my hit lasting long enough to break through everything. But that was not the case. Being encased in ice. I was about to say I was rhyming. Well, that's not very nice to be encased in the ice. There's your rhyme, I guess. No rhyme or reason for it. Usually it auto jumps for you, but I like to jump anyway, just to keep things safe enough. Here we are. Seems to be a house. Quite the residence for a Yeti, if you ask me. A blue microphone's Yeti. Mine's a silver Yeti. Yeah, why aren't there no actual blue Yeti microphones? It's only like silver, bronze, I believe, or black for the platinum or whatever. Either way, seems like a big place. Here? What's with this guy? He's got a nice place for a beast man. That's pretty much what I've been saying. So it's been my soulmate of the future or something. With how much she jinxes my words. I don't know. That's the Snowpeak Ruins. It's our next dungeon. But before we enter it, I see a pole right here that we want to go for. So we're going to slowly traverse around this mountain thing. Let's see if I can cut corners. No, don't fall down into the chasm. I don't want to slide down, even though I think it would just put me back in front of the place. Either way, here's Poe. That's kind of a transition thing I always say. Either way, it's a rhyming. Don't slice me with your sickle. With your ice sickle. Ha ha ha. Poe soul. Are you a ghost ice type? Are you a frost lass? I don't know. Let's give me some rupees around here. Is that the right spot? Kind of pinpoint some things. If you were to walk around as normal Link, you'd kind of be getting stuck in the snow, so it's beneficial to run around as a wolf anyway, and also to follow the scent, but the scent went up to where Yetto was at the very top of the mountain before sledding around anyway. We can't enter as a wolf. Maybe he's animal-sized. Not with the bestiality, even though he's kind of a beast man himself. Midna says so herself. Enough about that. Let's enter Snowpeak Ruins. Kinda getting some Luigi's Mansion feels, especially with the ghost in the foyer. A Poe lantern. Kind of a broken ceiling. And it's kinda hard to make some repairs in a cold place. I mean, yes, a nice work condition. You'd probably rather be cold than hot, because you heat up anyway while doing your work. I don't know, enough about the logistics of things. We have our very first Poe right here. Our technical first Imp Poe in a dungeon. This is number 1 of... see if I can go to my mini-map. 1 of 3. That's what it is. So there it is right there, just to demonstrate that you are now starting to get actual optional Poes in dungeons. Yeah, I hear the keys going around. Let's just explore around. We got a purple choo-choo and a big painting of Queen Rutella there. She's a beaut. Let's see us go around. There's some paintings. Looks like the Sacred Grove there. And hey, I've been there, the Arbiter's Grounds. I've been to all these places. And I've definitely been there too, done that. Okay, she's a dead individual with her dead husband. That doesn't mean you take advantage of anything. Take lessons against abuse from me, above all people. No, it's a bad thing. Don't be a bad person. And if only it was as simple as hook shotting over there, but that's just a claw shot. I guess we'll just keep that in mind for later. Not like it's much too much of importance. Why do I keep saying that? So much. Much too much of importance. Okay, I'm just being obnoxious now with this. The stairs are broken. You can't really do much with those right now, so there's a conveniently open door that we can go into. Let's see what things are all about here. You're a different one. Who? Sorry. I had sickness, Come closer, Okay, I will come closer to you. You seem pretty nice. You cute little human. Husband told me you come. You want to look at mirror, My husband found it, but pretty thing, But since I get mirror, I get sick, and then bad monsters appear. So many bad things happen since mirror. So we lock bedroom on 3rd floor, where it hangs, Wait, I tell you where the key is. Okay, that would be cool enough. We got a map of the mansion. Not too dungeony so far. Maybe with some enemies, you know. Fever makes head blurry, It probably here in the room marked by this symbol. Alright, doesn't seem too far away. We'll get headed that way. Alright, now, can't even get up. Would you bring it to me, Start with door right here. Okay, that door is open, and if we were to look around, other doors are just barred down. Maybe she's the mastermind of everything. Another picture of the Arbiter's Grounds, just a bigger one that we've seen of the previous one, even though I think the last one we saw was a bit bigger, more stretched, just covered by the picture of the Sacred Grove we saw. Kitchen time. You! Wife, look bad, Not healthy since mirror. So I make soup for her. Fish from Zora Village are most nutritious. You tired, You have some. It gives you energy. His wife has small text boxes, and he has big ones. And I just love the combination of the music and the sounds he makes in this room. Just like doot 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 doot. And then he's like, Alright, we have an empty bottle, so we might as well use that. And I pretty much know where the Poes are. Don't really need the ghost lantern. So let's start things off with getting some simple soup in my simple bottle. It covers a little bit of health. And if it's simple, maybe it can become better. And also another sound effect in this room. I don't know if you've been hearing it yet, but you're gonna know the source of it. Yeah. Very briefly, we're going to go over here, see if this thing will crack open. There it goes. Here's Uku, facing away. And don't really need to do all the same reading. Phew, free at last, blah blah blah. Now that we found each other again, I'm going to help you with this place, even though you're probably not going to use me at all because you're going to stay in the dungeon until you complete it. And here we go. Only about 18.5 minutes in, maybe a little less with the editing I've been doing. And just seeing around. We're just going to go through here for the time being, just to get a look of things. We could have went straight to the middle area where we'd be supposed to go. And oh boy, this is a room of fun expenditures or whatever. Just looking around. Let's see. Trying to think. Yeah, I think I have an idea of how to take care of this. It'll eventually become more complicated and not very nice. See, I'm forcing these puns so much. Oh no, did I mess it up? I don't know if I did or not. I don't even know if it's too important to get it around right now. Let's see if I can figure this out. I'm trying to strategically do things. Yeah, I'm just going to push this one up that way, then to push the down one to the down way. If I can grab a hold of it with my sliding ice puzzle feelings. And get ready to push this one again. Something that will be important in the future. Once they're in a place after sliding, they're going to stay there, so you can kind of keep them in the center of the area they are, and not at an adjacent area to a corner, if I'm making sense. Just keep that in mind for the future. Another piece of ice. Let's just jump right into it. Man, I was icing up before it even really hit me. And then it hit me. You messed up. Something. Not too much to do right here, except for maybe go to sensory mode and dig. Didn't even need to go sensory mode, just to prove that there is a dig spot here. No, not a dig spot, dig spot. Alright, centering things out. Big old tower there, with a big old locked door. We're on our way to find the key right now. Panning all around, just to give you a lay of the land, or the ruins slash castle house Wheela Lodge. Oh man, there's some crazy enemies around here, making creepy sounds with the creepy music, growling of the white wolfos, not ice wolfos. Wolfos. Old frick, something. Oh frick, with these old frick Von Stormcloak white wolfos. I don't know, not being too cool with my words. So many puns, I need to stop. We can go ahead and dig here with a small chest for a small key. I guess that's just how things are going to be the norm for now. So let's look around. Have we been here before? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we can just so easily go in here without it being too crazy. Here we got some mini Freezards. Kind of briefly saw a bigger Freezard on the outside, but they're not something we really want to touch with our body right now. Even these smaller ones are a bit difficult to work with. Don't even think about doing the force field attack, just try to lunge at them. I don't really recommend fighting them as wolflings anyway. I don't even know why I'm bothering with them right now as I am, because they don't really open up anything. The only thing I need to open up is this locked door, so I can keep on a-going with my life. Seem to be swiveling our way around towards that chest. Alright, here we are, in a certain room right here. Seems to be easy enough. Just get ready to do things. Here, I'm gonna do something a little bit fun. Also to get my bottle away so I don't accidentally use it, even though I think the soup the way it is now only recovers 2 hearts of damage. And yes, we'll be upgrading it over time. Not there's much need to if the key's pretty close by though. Let's just keep on spinning around. Yeah, with my spin attack and also the spinner. We're playing curling or something. We're a Canadian that treats curling like it's a real sport in this place. And we can also claw shot to get it going. Don't even try with the moral draw or anything either. I could also somehow briefly go back to Cactus Village, not like this is somehow type of deal, but I'm going to focus on completing the dungeon right now. It's taking way longer than I need to for this. Can I do a victory pose with sliding? I guess not. Just going to put the sword thing away, you know, the master sword that is the sword of evil's bane and all that stuff. Shaped by it, molded by it, the darkness and everything. Or whatever. Seems to be in an important location. Not quite a boss key chest. I don't know why there would be a boss here though. If there's just normal enemies. Maybe it's just a big rump of normal enemies to deal with. Let's just go over to the door. But the door's gonna be barred up. Guarded by a new enemy, Tilphos. These guys are kind of annoying from afar, but up close they're not really that bad. Even though I'm kind of being a little bit slower than I should be. Just the way I like to take these guys down is to do a helm splitter. It's pretty much all that's needed. Pretty fun way to do it. They like block you, but then you go for their head. Fun way to take them down. You can do back slices and everything, and you actually can't really do too much with bomb arrows, even though they end with Phos. You'd think they'd be like Stalphos and that they could be easily destroyed by explosions, but actually, using bombs around any icy enemies will actually make the bombs disintegrate. I could also show that off if I run into a Freezer anytime soon. This doesn't look too much like a key if you ask me. It's an Ordon pumpkin from my hometown of Ordon. Could've just transported one myself. What's this? This isn't right. She got the wrong location. Want to go back and try to get her to remember where the key is? I guess we could. Hey look, the Arbiter's grounds again. Haha. Nice lights around. Almost looks like claw shot targets behind them. Just blue this time around. That's only a hunch though. Let's go this way. We wouldn't really need to go through this room unless we just wanted to briefly look at the puzzle. I mean, yeah, we already got a block set up the way it is, and we can't really do too much here anyway. Would we have to do the puzzle? I think we would have to do the puzzle here because both things would be barred off. Would it? I don't know. I don't think it would because this is the way going back to straight where things were. Straightening things out. I don't know. Here's Yedo, the big dude. Let's talk to him and his big text box. What flavor? What flavor indeed? Pumpkin! You have pumpkin, huh? Shove me over. Not even really hitting me, just with great windy force. Pumpkin! Pumpkin, huh? Even more for the Halloween spirit. Thanks, you taste if you want. Alright, so now things will be better. Let's get ready to go up this way. I don't really need my fishing pole right now, so let's go over there. I almost used my fairy, though wouldn't have been too great. How much does this recover? 2 hearts. Okay, so let's swipe things and scoop things again. I don't feel very comfortable swiping into something where the head of the fish is. Don't really like food that looks back at me, but oh well. That's good soup. pretty sure it recovers 4 hearts of damage now, if things are to be believed, starting from 2, then going to 4. Maybe the next stage would be 8, I don't know, just a little bit of a hunch. Yetta, let's talk to you, you find it, what? Pumpkin, but why there? No good, where I leave it? Maybe in that room. What room is it? Go to the room marked by symbol. Alright, it's out that way. So, yeah. Take a room I marked on map, Okay, we will be checking out that room. Not quite next time. I want to go a little bit longer than I've been going. I think next episode might actually be a little bit less than 25 minutes. I don't know. I was trying to do some math and it didn't really seem like enough substance to what would be in an episode, but if it's the first episode that goes below 25 minutes, so be it. Or so be it if I were to go Russian with things. Or something. Look around, here's the bigger Freezard. And there's a thing to go through. Here's a little something to dig upon as well. Let's see if it gives me anything of importance. Nothing of importance. Woohoo. Look around, don't see too much going on. Let's see if I can find something though. Oh, it's giving me a place to dig though. Oh, look at that. It's the chest starting to uncover, but we gotta get in a better position to be opening it with. Here we go. Let's open this thing. What's in this thing? It's a small key that opens the locked door, but only in this area. Doesn't have to be specifically in this area though. I mean, yeah. There's some things we can do. We can climb through here just to see how this thing looks. That's way to one room, but we have a door to unlock, so let's go focus on that for now. Go into that mode so we can keep on going through. Are those big old cheese curds or something here all rolled up? Or something for dung beetles? Ooh, I hear you growling out there. It'd be creepy if they were just like looking on the other side of the fence. Kind of getting some Winterfell feels around here with the white wolves and everything. And you can't really get to the other side of that. That's something for you to be made aware of. But actually, we do need to do something here before we go way too far with anything. So let's get this thing out of the way. I'm trying to jump up instead of grabbing things. See, one button for all the things you do. But I'm pressing ZR right now to bring that little catapult thing down. It's a weird gimmick. You have to bring the thing down, then you put a thing inside, go through to the other side. Things are way more complicated than they need to be. Make your way back over and not be attacked by a Wolfos. I thought it was going to happen because it took some seconds for it to apply with the pressure of everything. Oh man, are we going to make it? It's not really quicksand. It's not going to mess anything up or anything. Is it going to let me go up? I was about to say. And let's see what we can do here. We put it in, so maybe, just maybe, now we have to apply some bombage. Let's see, let's just do something of a setup like that, I guess. Wait for it to explode. Might want to get away from it in case it has a kick to it. Not too much of a kick, doesn't seem too bad. There's a chest over there. And I want to take care of you guys quite dutifully. Come on now, let's do that. Yeah, it's gonna go in a straight path. Not quite a bomb chew where you can kind of target things ahead of time. It's not really homing in, but well, it kind of is. Yeah, you better run. Is it gonna explode yet? Yeah. It's kind of on a timer, a little bit of a longer timer than usual, but as much as they move around, you can't really do too much with that. So either way, over this way, you can open this chest for some bombs if you need to replenish yourself. 1 bomb to bring you up to 5, or unless you made a shot going that way, just to test things out. If you didn't know how things are, we could shoot a thing over there, but I don't think it's too pertinent. I was thinking that we should be able to. I mean, like, yeah, we can, but I don't think we really need to, because the cannon's only on this side, and you can't really do too much with it. Actually, is there a catapult thing on the other side? Get a brief look. I don't think there is, because I would have mentioned it before. Is the thing inside? Did I grab the ball? Or is it over here? Am I wasting my time? I think I did put it in, so yeah. And see how fanciful I am? I'm going to put a bomb ling inside there, and we're going to rain complete destruction on that Freezard. It's even destroying some of the other ones. Yeah, if we got too close to it, it would have used Ice Beam on us, or Ice Breath, whatever would be freezing us. And we gotta get rid of this extra guy. Boom, catastrophe-tastic. How we're gonna take you down. So now that we are over here, next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, we'll be going to the center room where hopefully the boss key resides. And while I fight off these wolfos during this outro, until next time, don't toast yourself.